We're getting into game number 2. Sorry about the little bit of a delay, guys. I think both teams wanted to take a bit of a break, and we see the immediate effects of game 1. Darius being the first ban on the side of CWP. Vi continuing to hit the ban list. Garen the next ban. Zen Shao. These bans are coming fast and furious. These teams seem to know what they want to do for this pick ban phase, and of course, as I say that, they immediately slow down, and now CWP's Azir was impactful enough to find itself onto the ban list, and this time around guys, we are going to see the same teams on the same side. It is CWP remaining on blue side while PR stays on purple side. But let's see what their final ban is going to be here, running out of time. But it will be the Vigar, almost getting all the way through picks or all the way through bans. That might have been a little scary, but we'll see what do CWP look to push towards as their first pick here. No bans from that previous game on the side of PR. They know what they want. They know They know their bans work. They think they can beat this team even if you give them the same composition. And I wouldn't be too surprised if I believe that either, because that Leona didn't really do much. But it will be Tarek the first pick this time around for CWP. I was kind of hoping we'd see this pick come through, but we will indeed see the first pick, Tarek. His beautiful face will make an appearance on the Twisted Treeline today, and the Ari, the first pick coming out here from PR, who is up 1-0 if you're just joining the cast. Darius and Azir making a power combo for PR in game 1. They looked like they were going to try and make it close for a while, but able to close it out in the end. And this is a best of 2, so this is the last game of this series. Is it enough to push? Is the target going to be enough to push CWP to the 1-1 tie? Oh well. And Malphite the lock-in here for PR. I'd imagine that's going to go in that solo top side, but I could be wrong. So we'll just have to see what the team has planned for it. And meanwhile, we're going to move back over to CWP, looking for their last 2 picks here. What's going to go with this Tarek? What is going to make the push towards finishing out CWP's comp here for game 2? I hope we see a fun comp here. They tried to come back in game 1. It wasn't quite enough, and we're seeing the Ashe hover here. We don't often see AD carries on the Twisted Treeline. This would be an interesting pickup for CWP, but with 10 seconds to go, we need to see what's going to finish up this composition. Warwick, and it will be Warwick Ashe. I said I wanted a fun composition. I guess that's what I get as we see Tarek, Warwick, and Ashe, the picks here from CWP. Can't say I expected to say that composition anytime in the next month or so. But we do see what will PR go with to counter this. They have one more pick here. I'm still trying to make sense of CWP's composition, but I guess we'll see how they play this in the game. The Gnar is the hover at the moment. I guess it'd be a Malphite jungle maybe at that point, but it is gonna be. I don't know what's going on in this game anymore, but Heimerdinger's the hover. It did find itself on the ban list in game 1, but it will indeed be the Gnar as the pickup for PR. So we have some time here to figure out where they want to play those different people. Meanwhile, it's time for everyone's favorite time, opening up the bets here. Now that you've seen the compositions, most of you know what happened in game 1. What are we going to see here in game 2? We see the compositions. It looks like it is going to be the solo lane the bot side Taric, the jungle Warwick, and the top side Ashe against a bottom side Ahri jungle Malphite and a top side Gnar. Okay, this I already don't know what's happening in this game. But we'll just have to see. 10 seconds left until we get into everyone's favorite part of the game. 3 minutes of me sitting here just talking while we let the spectator ban go. I wish you had 9,000. That'd be quite impressive. But you're sitting at 160. Sorry, 9,000 ain't quite gonna cut it. But I'll have to see here what these teams go with. So those were the locked-in roles. That is what we're going to see in this game. 2.5 minutes of delay here. 2.5 minutes of, trying to understand what these compositions are. Because at the moment, neither of these compositions make much sense at all. But we'll just have to see what can they do. This time their CWP is going to put the tanky member on the bottom side of the map. Koi, I hope the thing ticked over and you got one more set of green Vicks right before you placed that bet. I really hope it did. Gosh dang it, it didn't in time. It was about half a second off. Damn. But as we see here, I imagine that CWP is going to want to roll this game early because it might hit the point that who are they going to kill? I mean, Ahri, I guess. You jump freaking over to Ahri and I don't even know. I can't wait to see how this blue side team works out here. I'm excited for them to get this match going. Green Vicks to dollars? To dollars. Sorry, that one's one Green Vic or $1 is probably about 10,000 Green Vicks. Yeah. But as we get the last 45 seconds of the delay ticking down here, we will finally get onto the Rift and see what we're going to see from this second game. Is CWP able to pull it back from the one-game deficit and even up the series in the night 1-1? Or is PR, I guess I'll go ahead and fully say the names, on the blue side, can Courage, Wisdom, Power finish up, claim back this 1-1 series, pull it to 1-1, get this series tied and end the first game with the tie? Or does Panty Raiders pull out the 2-0 on the day as we finish up the spectator delay and move on to the Rift? We will we're not even on the Rift. What am I saying? We're moving on to the Twisted Treeline, boys. But hopefully we won't have any disconnects or any pauses this game around. One can only hope, but it is one of our tournaments, so, things happen. And as you can see, we do have, on the blue side, representing Command, Wisdom, Power, it is Taric, who I'd imagine is going to go solo bot lane? Maybe? We do have Warwick going to be in the jungle and the Ashe, who at the moment I'm going to say solo top lane, but I could be completely and utterly wrong. Music starting. Holy, that build. Fran just... that music build, though, I love it. We move on to the Rift here. That's about the only thing I can make of at this point. We almost saw a Relic shield start from the Taric until he sold it and went Dorns. But it actually, he will be going into the solo topside this time around. It is going to be a bit of a switch up here for CWP from game 1. As Ultrat, after his Glux game, wasn't quite able to carry, is going to get moved to topside, I'd imagine. But as we see, almost a slightly delayed move from CWP, but it looks like we will have the mirrored start again, staring at each other from the opposite bushes around mid. The Gnar just laughing and doing everything. Oh, Ultrat, there's the Q's gonna land. Boomerang's gonna land as well, but one volley is gonna be enough to kind of push them back. I have to see if anything happens from that. Ultrat does have time to back the base, it seems, heal up and move back in. So he will indeed have time to do that. Not really going to have time to pick up any other potions or anything like that.
Have spawned.
But as minions come up, we'll just have to see what these teams do. So yeah, it looks like we are just going to have this normal starts, but we'll have to see what can Ultrat do in this top lane against Mandrew. He was so far ahead in CS last game. He was such a big carry on that Darius. Can he do the same thing on Gnar? They're sitting in the bush waiting for the other to show up. There's Gnar going to come around. I'm just trying to get a little bit of harass here onto the Taric. In this top side, we do see the junglers starting out opposite sides. We see Ashe already pushing Ahri in a little bit, using that volley almost on cooldown just to wave clear. And just to give you guys a little update, right now we're sitting on 520 on PR, 100 on CWP. Not much faith in the blue side to pull this back and go 1-1. But we will see.
The altars will unlock in 30 seconds.
Altars are gonna come up. It looks like both junglers are gonna be just about in position to claim their altar. But it doesn't look like we're gonna have any early 2 altars like we had in game 1. But I would imagine that's not really gonna... Well, we do see Warwick moving towards the east altar. Okay, music's still a little loud. Alright, I'll turn it down a little more. Ultrat actually getting stunned up here, getting taken low. There's the charm. It is going to land on the Warwick. The altars are unlocked. Ahri moving up towards that altar was enough to dissuade Warwick from moving in for the altar steal. And it looks like he's just going to back towards his altar, take what he can. Taric is still low, but he's pushing, trying to get the CS he can. Has a minimal lead at the moment. Both altars get themselves locked. We have to just see what we can do, what these teams can do here. I wouldn't say about the same early game as we saw last game. We did see the early 2 altar, partially because of the disconnect from game 1, but still, now claiming that west altar, or the east altar, excuse me, for red side. And Ashe has just been able to push Ahri in this bottom side, has the CS lead. Warwick is coming around. Flash is already burned out of the Gnar. So Summoner down, but is going to get out. Gonna hold on to the exhaust, and it will be enough to get him out. But he is backed away from this CS. Taric just continuing to try and hold this lane close to his turret. Have to see if he can make any moves here. As we hit 4.5 minutes, still no first blood. Warwick continuously trying to, it seems like, move into the enemy's side of the map and maybe put some more ganks up towards this Gnar. But Gnar's just backing away, doing what he needs to. Ahri's been able to stay pretty even on farm in this bottom side, even with getting shoved in continuously. So kind of deja vu from this game around. And just as my bot happens to mention the bets open, the bets actually was gonna go ahead and close those up. I'm gonna make one bet myself just to even up the bets a little bit, and bets are closed. So good luck to those that bet. We'll see who is able to pull out game number 2 here. Right now, it's been a much cleaner early game here. Charm is going to hit, followed by the Q. Foxfire is going to go out, but it's only going to be a little bit of damage here onto the Ashe. She still has potions. They are going to find Malphite. This might be a 3v3 early on here. 5.5 minutes. Ari's coming in. Charm lands onto Targ. He's getting taken low. Mega Gnar transformation right in. Heal's going to go down, but Targ is going to be first blood. Gnar picking up the kill. Gnar goes down. Ashe picking up a kill. Warwick flashing away, but now Ashe in a 2v1 having to flash as well. Malphite not quite able to ground slam his way to find an Ashe, and it is a 1-for-1 trade, but first blood going over to the Gnar and PR. But Ashe, though, doing what she needed to pick up a kill there. They're trying to claim the altar, harassing the Malphite, trying to do enough, but there's gonna be enough. Yes, there's the altar being claimed. Early 6-minute altar lock for red side, claiming both altars, getting that little bit of a regen buff now. Can they use it to their advantage? Ahri trying to take a bit of a lead here on the CS. Ashe is going to get enough CS to pull the lead back in this top side, but still it's Ahri sticking close. A very similar situation to what we had in the last game, but kind of on the opposite side this time around. Tariq does have his Warden's Mail, is able to put some nice little bit of pressure onto the Gnar here, but Gnar with his Phage is going to make a push here, push this wave out a little bit, push it towards Tariq, get a couple of boomerangs down, get that hyper prop, and there's level 6 for the Tariq. He is just ahead in CS here. The Gnar bar is going to come fully up. Here comes the Rage Bar. Mega Gnar is going to come out in a second. He tries to hop onto him, Gnars him into a wall, gets the chain stun, throws a rock at him, but it's not quite enough. Warwick is sitting around here. Mega Gnar is going to disappear here. Hawkshot's going to go down, looking for the members of PR. I believe found the Ahri, but not the Malphite. Malphite was back in base. Mini Gnar looking to land those boomerangs, trying to get that hypercharge, and just doing what he can to push this towards Tariq. Has taken the CS lead now, hyper proccing. Tariq doing what he can to just regen up, keep the CS close. Can he do enough? He does take a slight lead again from the turret CS, but really good game. The 400 gold lead. Malphite coming right in on the Ashe, and that was about as easy as a kill as you're going to see. The ultimate hitting perfectly, Ashe having no chance to get out there with both of her sons still down from the previous fight, and PR starting to push the advantage again, just like they had started to get in game 1. Malphite is just so much more active. There's going to be a stun. A house is going to come next. I'd imagine, nope, just the Chilling Smite. This is a 2v2. There's the rock. Warwick's here, but so is Ahri. Charm's not quite going to hit, but Tariq is taken so low. Gnar's trying to go under turret, but in mini, he really doesn't have this tankiness to dive a turret like that, but it is going to force Tariq away. He's trying to stick around, regen himself back up. Ashe is going down, has the Sanguine Blade, moving towards that bottom side still, but you don't really see much of an advantage being picked up here. PR does have the kill lead, does have the 400 gold lead, but hasn't been able to do much besides that one Malphite gank. So we do see the Morello and Omicron being picked up for Ahri now. Both junglers going with that Chilling Smite item this time around. Devour for the Warwick, Cinderhawk for the Malphite. Showing the opposite ways. The stun is going to land. Is this going to be enough? Hunt is going to hit on Warwick. This is a 2v2 and they're taking a lot of damage. Ashe Arrow comes in. It hits the Malphite. There's the Warwick off man, but that is, Malphite is so tanky. Warwick is going to be the first casualty. Mandrew picking up the kill on the Gnar. And Malphite is going to get out with a flashing red health bar. Charm is going to land. Double Q hits for Ahri. There's going to be some regen. It is going to be enough to get them out, but it forces CWP away. PR picking up another kill, and now with the 1,000 gold lead, looking to push this a little bit. Tariq trying to had to stay, tried to back away, but not enough minions for Ahri to get a bunch of damage. Charm is going to land as well as the Q, and now we're seeing both members of CWP just having to back away from this. They cannot stick around here, or they risk dying to another Charm landing. But meanwhile, Mandrew picking up that kill, now 2-1-0 on this Gnar. He's not going to have quite the same impact as a 2-1-0, Darius. Charm is going to land, and that was what I was talking about. Ash really couldn't stick around there. The Charm lands, the Foxfire goes down. That was the kill for Ahri and the tower for PR. Now Gnar trying to force his way here. He is still exhausted, not able to really get that rage bar up. They're trying to keep Taric here. Boomerang is going to land. Malphite is coming around. Taric is in a really bad place for now. Malphite ultimate goes down and easily picks up the kill. He is just going to walk out of turret range, and that is another kill. PR starting to push their lead here in this game. Just after I mentioned CWP having a bit better of an early game, we do see PR pushing the lead. 2.3k, 4 kills up. Malphite making his presence felt. Look at that hyper. Once it procs, it's just doing so much damage, especially with Warwick. We see the exhaust goes down, slowing down. The rock doesn't land. Here comes the Foxfire, and the Q hits, and Ahri getting another one. 3-0-2. Here's Malphite. Ar's here as well. Stunting land. Ash is here, but Ash with only a Sanguine Blade and Adorn's Blade. Not really a bunch of damage yet. We do see the Hawkshot trying to just find the members of PR. Mars just sitting in top lane, farming away. He is almost 20 CS ahead. While it's not as high as it was last game at this point, it is still a CS lead. Mandrew showing he does whatever he wants in this lane. Just continuously talking his 3-hit and doing whatever he wants against Taric right now. Ash continuing to hold a bit of a CS lead against Ahri, but at 3-0-2, Sword Trooper though and Omicron, this Ahri is in position to just take over the game if they allow him to continue this. We've seen Mega Gnar about to block. He is going to jump in, but he doesn't really have anyone with him. He is going to get stunned up, but just going to throw a rock in Taric's face, and yeah, that'll be the end of that trade. You see Ahri waiting around, gonna find Warwick with that Hex Tech Trooper. The Ash Arrow gets put in place, so Ahri could be in trouble. Has the ultimate though, is going to be able to get around. Charm does not land. Malphite's coming around. Malphite has the ultimate. Ahri has one part. Ultimate's going to land on 2. Ahri ults in. So does Warwick, trying to get the damage. Is going to be able to shut down the Ahri. Is CWP going to be able to turn this? Star's getting taken very low here. Malphite's coming around. This should be at least 2 here. There goes Taric. Gnar picking up the kills. Make that 2 kills. And somehow, some way, PR finding a way to continuously come out ahead, 2-1 in that team fight overall. Ahri does get shut down, but still a lead growing here. That is going to be the second ultra as well. 2 ultra lock here for at least 90 seconds for PR, and this is starting to move towards a look like a 2-0. Ahri's going to try and get some damage onto that turret. He's not really going to be able to do much, because he only has the Phage at the moment. But now a Zeal for Ash, still no real damage coming out of this champion yet. And we see Taric pushing towards, he has the Glacial Shroud, he has that Warden's Mail, but nothing really other than that. Ahri is going to almost tear him apart. We see Warwick might be getting found out here. Nope, Charm wasn't going to hit, trying to do the prediction charm, but it wasn't enough. And with that, they're just going to kind of back away from this blue side jungle, move back into their jungle. Malphite just doing what he wants right now with that Cinderhulk, Glacial Shroud, and Moby Boots. He has been everywhere around this map so far this game, and it's showing. He's 2-0-4. And just Hextech Sweeper gonna find the Taric, not quite able to be too sneaky in that jungle. Gnar trying to judge them coming around. There's 2 members just kind of walking around the jungle. Ahri's waiting. Charm doesn't hit, neither does the Q. It hits a little bit on the return, but here's Gnar. Boomerang's not going to hit. He is going to catch it, however. Has it set up again and ready to go. But not quite able to do much. The Ultra has unlocked, so this should be CWP taking back the west side altar here, and he should get it with ease. No members of PR are close enough around here. There's the altar lock, and they are able to claim back that altar. We see Frozen Heart is finished on the Malphite. He's already getting so tanky at this point. He's got the Cinder Hulk, he's got Frozen Heart. He is just gonna bully Warwick at the moment, just walks in and smites and heads away. So Warwick trying to do what he can, but is starting to fall behind as well. Stun is gonna hit on Tarek. He had enough minions in front of him that he was able to dodge the rock, but they're trying to duel here, and Tarek's kind of winning this duel. Stun's gonna land, Ignite goes down, and Exhaust goes down as well. Summoner trade, but both will stay alive. Malphite just gonna come in topside, clean up the CS, push the wave back towards Tarek's tower, keep this pushed up. Ari sitting, I think, was again looking for a pick, but now Nar has to back to base, picks up his Black Cleaver, is just gonna start winning these trades with Tarek now. And Warwick and Malphite gonna find each other, but I don't know that Warwick wants this. That Frozen Heart on Malphite gonna start to do work to champions like Ashe and Warwick. Tarek kind of hovering around, but there's an Ari here. Tarek goes too close. Charms hits a minion. Still so much damage done with that Q from Ari, forcing Tarek to go back to base. As we approach 17 minutes here, it has pushed up to about a 4,000 gold lead. They should get this top turret. Oh yeah,
Blue team's turret.
that turret went down really fast once Malphite got close to it. And we do see the Cutlass here from Nar, giving himself a little bit of that twice still. He's about to transform into Mega. Malphite's still there. He gets one stun. He does have the ultimate. He throws it in. There's the Malphite ultimate. They are fighting on the turret, but Tarek is taking so much damage. Nar needs to get out of there. Can Malphite finish this? He is stunned up. He flashes. He gets the last spell off. That is going to be the kill. Malphite 3-0-4 now, pushing towards his turret. They're going to take it down so quickly. No response from CWP here, and that's the third turret of the game for PR. Gonna push the lead to 5,000. Ashe is going to get the bottom side tier 1 in response, but just wow. PR making the most of the fact that they just know they're stronger at this point. We are going to have the 2 Ultra Lock once again here for red side. That is going to be an Ashe arrow. Decent damage, but 2 members. Ashe did not want that. I think Ashe flashed into the charm as it was almost disappearing. Oh, Malphite picking up yet another kill. He is gonna be so tanky right now. Tarek has his Frozen Heart finished as well. Stun's gonna land. Warwick ult's gonna go through too. Malphite's pretty tanky though. He should get out of this. Nar's coming around. They want to turn and fight this. Ari's coming around as well. They need to get out. They don't have a turret on the top side until the base. Can they turn around here? Hyper is gonna proc. There's gonna be the stun. Tarek's gonna go down. Can the charm land? Charm does not, because Nar threw him in. Tarek goes down. Warwick is 1 away here. Stun doesn't hit. Q isn't gonna be enough either because of the Ashe heal, and Warwick is just gonna barely get out. Minions are stuck in the middle of the lane, so not really much that PR is gonna be able to get from that kill. They might be able to move towards bot side and get the tier 2 tower there, and at 18 or 19 minutes push this towards this CMP base, or CWP base, excuse me. Turret's at half health though. Ashe is here, does have the wave clear to finish that, does have the Phantom Dancer now, and we do see Blade of the Rune King being worked on by Warwick, but still not much damage coming out at the moment of this CWP side. And PR just gonna back away. We see a Blasting Wand and a Negatron Cloak from Malphite. Meanwhile, Ari picking up the Rune's Echo, even more damage. CWP is going to be able to pick up the west side ultra. They're justifying damage control at this point, getting what they can when PR back away. But, I mean, at this point, that's all they can do. Already so much damage, just ulting into Ashe's face, ulting around Ashe. This Malphite ult missed, but it doesn't even matter. Ari picking up the 1v1 kill. Tarek trying to get around. does get the health, dodges the charm, and that should be that. He is going to try and get him onto Malphite here, but Gnar is close. He is almost Mega, so CWP really can't fight this. Gnar is just going to Mega, turn into Mega, get over the minions and clear out this wave. They're pushing towards top side. They might find themselves a target. Charm isn't quite able to hit at max range. The house hits, the Luden's Echo procs, the stun does land. Is this going to be enough? Exhaust goes down. There's the Gnar. Charm doesn't land, but it doesn't matter. This Ahri, 5, 1, and 3. This is going to be a push. There's 30 seconds on Taric. They're pushing towards the inhibitor turret, and at 20 minutes, the inhibitor should fall again. This is just like what PR did in Game 1. They weren't quite able to close it out very quickly after they got to this point, but this time, they're even further ahead. Look at this Ahri. Malphite taking the kill out from under Ahri, go 5-0-5, unstoppable now, and that is about right. He's been completely unstoppable this game. Inhibitor's gonna go down, and Ahri knows it's 20 seconds here, pushing towards the Nexus turret. Warwick trying to take advantage and move towards to get both altars, but they just lost half their base for that. So now Gnar coming around. I think he knows Warwick's here. Is he going to get the boomerang out? Warwick's going to find him. They're going to find each other. But this fight is going to go in Warwick's way. There's the ultimate trying to keep him there. Gnar's just going to bounce away. Malphite's coming around. The entire team of PR is there and dominating kill for the Malphite. 6-0-5. This game is all PR right now. 15-2 in kills. Up 7,000 gold. And that super minions pouring into the top side. Ashe trying to do what she can to clear out the super minions, but it's going to take a while. We do see Blade of the Rune King finish here for Gnar. Same over on the blue side, we do see Warwick, but Ahri with another needlessly large rod. The Abyssal Scepter coming out for Malphite. And this is just looking like it could get painful here for CWP. They were able to make an attempted comeback in Game 1, but I don't see it happening this time around. Vilemont is up. We're not going to see it started though. They're just going to push CWP out. They're looking like they're trying to move towards the altar. Gnar's trying to come around. Warwick wants another duel, but Gnar's going to get Mega. He's going to come rock. He's going to throw Warwick in, and Malphite flashing, ulting in for the kill. He's 7-0-5. Taric's not in the place. They're trying to finish the tower and then fight, it looks like. But Ashe not going to be where she wants. The ult is down, so they are going to get the hyper though. And Gnar picking up the kill. This should be the ace. Taric's going to get charmed up. Ace for Malphite. He is 8-0-6. They're pushing towards the second inhibitor turret. That is going to be the second inhibitor. 11 seconds until Warwick. Malphite not that tanky enough to tank up the Nexus turret yet, but 6 seconds on Warwick. This is both inhibitors down. Is this the game? They still have 15 seconds on both Ashe and Taric. They're pushing towards the base. Super minions are in from the top side. Warwick sitting in his base. He knows there's 7 seconds left. The Nexus turret is getting taken down. It is at half health. They have to make the push here. This is CWP's game if they don't defend this. Warwick trying to go in, trying to take down Malphite. He does get the shutdown, but the tower goes down. The Nexus is open. Can Taric defend this? Gnar trying to hit the Nexus. Ahri trying to get out. Ashe trying to defend. But this should be the Nexus going down. It is at half health. They do take down the Ahri. Can they get Gnar before the Nexus goes down? The Nexus is getting lower. It's at 300 health. Down goes the Gnar. They have saved the Nexus at 350 health. CWP get the ace. Ashe with the double kill. And the Nexus is saved for now, but minions are still here. Minions are still hitting on this. This is not anywhere near safety here for CWP. They still have a long way to go. Malphite's going to be up in 2 seconds. We do see they're not going to be able to do anything but clean their base up. We have double super minions pouring in from both sides now. They might not even have time to clean their base up before everyone's up. If red side wants to do this cleanly, they probably just move towards Vilemont, take it down, and then push in to end this game. The Nexus has been saved once, but I don't know that it can be saved more than that.
Team's inhibitor is responding
You see Malphite maybe looking to find someone. He's not going to find anyone. Taric is on bottom side. Warwick coming around the jungle. They ping out Malphite. They know he's there. Warwick coming around the side. He does ultimate. Ash coming around, the inhibitor on top side of the top, but Malphite ulting onto Ash's face has so much damage right now. Warwick's gonna fall. Tara's here to try. The Ash arrow is gonna go for the stun, but the inhibitor is gonna go down. The Nexus is open. They push towards it. Warwick's down, and this should be game. This should be serious for PR. Tara's trying to defend what he can. Stuns up the Malphite, but it will not be enough. Game, series, PR. They take the first game of this Twisted Treeline tournament 2-0. GG.